Yeah, here's an interesting way to get started. Yeah, this has pretty much been going on for the last 20 minutes or so. Is that everyone in the FC has been doing a... giving everyone an opportunity to see the various glamours. Yeah, it's this revolving carousel of how we gonna look this evening. What outfits will we be donning? How will we make this all look? But yeah, that's pretty much the premise of the opening of the evening. But yeah, the initial thought was to do Neverwinter this evening, but then I decided, like, you know, I have the reset tomorrow, so like, why not just take care of some things now that I can do in order to help myself further along. Plus, since I've reached a particular milestone, it gives me an opportunity to show some stuff off to you guys tonight. And so that's exactly what I plan to do. So, as we're drawing cards and having fun, greetings people of the world, Matthia back with you here in Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. Hey Miguel, good to see you this evening, glad to have you with us. So yeah, as you can see, we're showing off our random glamours before we get into the grand scheme of things. I guess Skyla's gonna show up her abilities as a white mage. And if you're wondering what she's aiming at, yeah, she's brought in a new striking dummy for the free company to use, and I don't know about you guys, but I have no idea what this is supposed to be. it looks like a random mishmash of things. Like, I don't know if this is actually what it's supposed to look like, or if it's actually something else entirely that she combined two different things together. I mean, I have to take a look at what we're looking at here. Okay, she combined a dodo's nest with an old world striking dummy, basically making what looks like a giant pile of turd. Yeah, if you need a striking dummy for Stormblood, here, use a giant pile of turd. But yeah, in all seriousness, tonight I want to continue working on leveling my paladin. And I want to see if everyone... Oh, yeah. Just started streaming. Yeah, just need to let her know that. Yeah, Skyla and Chelsea have been showing off their respective glamours, and Yami was also here doing the same thing. Yeah, I want to continue to build on my... You don't see it. Well, I am on. Miguel says hello. Watching as we speak. But in any event, why don't you come along with me and help me to continue to level my paladin, which as you can see is now at experience level 63. So I've already accomplished the requisite milestone for taking on the next paladin challenge for Stormblood. But I want to make it a point to do a leveling roulette before we actually get to that this evening. And whoa. What glamour is this? Prototype Alexandria Mask of Striking, whoa. No, put it back on. Show your mask again, Skyla. Yeah. That looks intense. Yeah, that looks intense. Well, I think the mask alone would make you intimidating. Well, I don't need a 12 as badly. I'm satisfied with what I currently have, as you can see, because yeah, I already have my sword and shield at level 270, and everything else is at 260 with the exception of this ring. So let's see who wants to join me on leveling roulette tonight. Oh, yeah, it looks like Scala is taking to tending the garden again. Which, good for her. I'm glad to see that's being used. So while she's doing that, if she wants to come along, before we get to that, I want to, well, first of all, mark as red. Oh, Chelsea wants to come along. All right. And so does Skyla. It also means that we've drawn the attention of the striking dummy, which is still active. Let's see if Yami also wants to come along. I don't know if there's anything that he has that can help. Because we already have Chelsea on healer and Skyla on... Oh. I just realized, yeah, like I'm pretty sure that Yami is gonna wanna... Well, he could level his monk. I mean, I don't know, that is something that could happen. Yeah, I think we're all trying to break away from where the... No, I don't think it's gonna stop, because, yeah, Chelsea's still chilling out in the... over there. Yeah, I really do like that mask. Yeah, it almost does give the impression of an Imperial look. Yeah, it really does. Oh, can't initiate while engaged in battle. Ugh. Well then let's jump in the house then. Because I think that Chelsea is content to just chill out in the front yard. Someone decided to go get the... What? Yeah, stuff. Yeah, get in the house. We'll get this figured out eventually. I guess Chelsea will be our healer and Cynthia will play DPS as Samurai. Before I get started though, there's one thing I absolutely must do, and that's utilize the Squadron Battle Manual. And while I'm at it, I might as well also eat a couple of cookies to keep a sustained duration on leveling. Alright, so let's do this. So the healer is going to get the crack cluster. That's okay, it's no big deal. I can't really do anything with crack clusters until I get another opportunity to gain more tomestones of creation and get another piece of armor. And we've drawn the original version of Great Gooball Library. Alright. And that's how it will be. And it'll be double samurai too. Very well then. It's been a while since I've been in here. Because I'm so used to the hard mode now of the Great Gooball Library. I'm so used to the hard mode now that I need a bit of a refresher on the original version 1.0. I hear some very happy samurai slapping away to their heart's content. Alright, moving on. Alright, you Inkhorns and Meganuras. Let's see how well you can do against us. Oops, step back. Then step forward. So, I gotta ask those who are watching this evening, and I know you're out there because I know it's not just Miguel, what was your thought on the solar eclipse today? Like, did you actually have the chance to observe it, and if so, how did you do it? I mean, it gives me something to talk about with you guys while we're making our way through this particular dungeon. Oh, whoa, where do you think you're going there, Tome? Get your ass back over here. So yeah, apparently, I know that they're talking about how a total eclipse happened today for the first time in 38 years across North America. But apparently for those of us in Canada, we won't even have to wait that long for the next total solar eclipse. In fact, they're talking about how the next total solar eclipse that goes across North America will actually go more over Canada than the US, and that we'll only have to wait for 7 years for the next total eclipse. Yeah, apparently the next one is supposed to be for North America in April 2024, and it'll be mostly over Canada. Now, I couldn't get the opportunity to see any of it for myself, primarily because of the fact that I didn't possess the proper equipment, 1, and 2, I was at work. My lunch break was actually during the duration of the peak of the eclipse, but I did not possess proper equipment for viewing said eclipse. Like, there were some people across the street who had another business who had come out to watch it to some extent, but there was only one person who actually had sunglasses, and I was actually inclined to go over there and say, mind if I join you? But no, I chose not to. In fact, I was actually trying to come up with ways I could actually observe the eclipse without damaging my eyes. Like, one thought I had was to use some translucent paper that I had in my car from a receipt that I had from another business. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, and it still worked like as if I was using just regular office paper. So it did cast a shadow over my face, and unfortunately did not work the way I hoped it would. Which was unfortunate, but we didn't even get the brunt of the eclipse here in Canada. We didn't get the whole thing, so we know that the majority of it was over the American South. But next time we'll be a little more fortunate, because we only have to apparently wait only another 7 years for the next total eclipse. And it'll be mostly over Canada the next time around. Oh, yeah, looks like one of my party members pulled too soon. But no matter, we can still beat up this demon's home. Yeah, we'll show you there, Tommy. Oops, too soon. Oh no, not too soon. I was like, oh crap, I moved too soon, but no, I didn't. Alright, knock back. Get another hit in before the crush goes down. Of course, gotta make sure everyone gets over onto this side before the tome turns around, or else you're staring at death. How to deal with the freezing. Yeah, this is all of a sudden a Frozone. Yeah, I'll move aside, but, well, gonna have to arc on that one. Yeah, that's another way to go about doing it. It is another way to go about doing it. Oh, yeah, I just realized, hold on a second, that's the circular AoE. Yeah, that Fiora Fairy Tail must really be excited to do this. Ah, crap. I got heavy, not that it's gonna matter all that much. Yeah, pull yourself over. Alright, there we go. Hey, how convenient to pop us right to where we need to go. That worked out perfectly. That worked out incredibly perfectly. Gonna lob this over. And we'll just start cutting things up. Because really, why not? Get these guys, there we go. Alright. Let's get to the next area. You know, sadly this guy can't move. But that doesn't mean we can't pull other things in. Yeah, and then of course the pseudo-sprite, being what he is gonna shoot at me from afar. Feels like change direction? I can't tell honestly, but let's go. Oh yeah, it has. Let's fix that, shall we? Yeah, there we go. Hey Matthia, good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Oh yeah. You guys, by all means, please feel free to say hello. Yeah, Sanduel, you too. Yeah, everyone's welcome to say hello. Including those who are particularly shy. You are free to say hello as well. Ah, good, more Sheltron. Yeah, bring on that Sheltron. I can't believe I have to use Hollow Ground. Alright, yeah, I guess Scott will take care of that chest. Meanwhile, we'll take care of what's over here. It's like, don't go away. Do not hide from me. I was like, get over here right now. Apparently you want to say hello too. And let's fix that, shall we? Yeah, we'll take care of these freaks of nature soon enough. Man, that shield off meter keeps getting big. But hey, you'll get no complaints from me. It's all beneficial. The biggest challenge for me though will be actually competing in the All Cup, which I do intend to do tonight since I'm finally allowed to compete. Yeah, leave me hanging for 3 experience levels before I actually get a shot to play in the tournament. Like, I know it's not March, but that would definitely be equivalent of March Madness, where, yeah, you think that you're all ready to go and compete in the tournament, and they say, whoa there, partner, not so fast. Gain 3 more levels, then you can join the tournament. I mean, at least in the Black Mage and Ninja challenges, at least you got to compete in. You got to fight, you got to engage in combat. Yeah, you didn't actually compete in the other classes, it's only the Paladins that get that honor. Alright, open the door. Oh, it's mini-boss number 2. This is the guy that you have to pull orbs into, if I remember correctly. Oh, that wasn't necessary there, Chelsea, but thank you. Yeah, she has to charge in order to minimize damage against her. Ooh, look out. Yeah, look out for that crap. It's coming your way. Yeah, we gotta deal with these books being problematic. I was about to say that's not gonna make it through, but it did. And it somehow seeped through, and now we gotta deal with it. Guess might as well take advantage of the dome while it's here. Yeah, gotta look up this. Oh, over here. Look out. Oh, Fiora, it's on you. You're the one who has to pull it over to the... that's not how you do it. Scala, show her the way. Oh, nope, never mind. She figured it out. She figured it out. Like, what is she doing? She's a level 60 samurai. She should have at least been through here because there was no first timer bonus. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, there's no first timer bonus recognized, so it's like she should know what she's doing with this particular fight when it comes to Biblios' invincibility. Alright, for venturing further in. Yeah, I don't think I didn't see ya, because I did. I mean, your name gave you away. Your name is wider than the size that you are. Yeah, when your name can be seen first, that's a bad sign. Yeah, so far so good for us. And going further down. As we begin our spiral around towards the final chamber. Constantine, get in range. In fact, you know what? Since there's only one of you, let's keep pulling. Oh, wait a minute. What? Where'd you two come from? What? You were not there before. What? Feels like these two just came out of nowhere. Feels like boom. Yeah. Hi, we're here. Sorry we're late. Yeah, sorry we're late. Let's use Sheltron again. Alright, Yo, let's help you go first. You die first. You! Okay, almost gotcha. There we go. Now we'll deal with you. Yeah, Higgly. Wanna dance? Yep. Oh, he's dead. How convenient. You won't mind if I use this on your friend. Come back. Come on back, you two. Yeah, I do clearly remember hitting you in the face with that flash. You were on the way to having that pain and suffering brought about on you. Yep. Yeah, right over here. Yeah, take this. So while I was thinking about the solar eclipse that was going on today, it reminded me of a couple of cartoons that I've seen in the past. One was an episode of Recess where Gretchen, the smart girl, created a cardboard box viewer for viewing the solar eclipse. Well, at the same time that was going on, the Ashley girls, who were like the snobs of the school, were having issues because one of their own did not dress accordingly for a special occasion that their friendship had, and that was one of the big points of the episode. And then another one was a Bugs Bunny special that I saw a number of years ago, where he ends up in King Arthur's court, but King Arthur is like Daffy. And so Bugs is also mistaken for a dragon by Elmer Fudd, who is playing Lancelot. And so Bugs is tied up, and then when he's threatened to be burned alive, Bugs responds by saying, "Release me or I shall block out the sun." And turns out that's exactly what happens. At the moment that he says, "Release me or I shall block out the sun," that's the moment when a solar eclipse happens. So I was thinking about those two cartoons quite a bit today during the course of the solar eclipse. Alright, I hope these guys remember how this particular mechanic filled boss works. Yeah. Release me or I shall block out the sun! And I will too. Yeah, that's actually what Bug says when he's threatened to be burned alive. Alright, time to go block stuff out. All bases covered. Well, not all of them. Yeah, in fact, one of them may require a noble sacrifice. Thankfully, it goes out. Thrub? Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that used as a word before. Is that an actual word, thrub? Someone Google the word thrub and tell me if that's an actual word or not. Alright, time to go around again. This way. Alright, good. That works. And hello to everyone that is currently joining us right now. Come at the right time. We're in the middle of the final boss fight here at Great Gooball Library. Here, of course, the ever-living bibliograph, not holding back with throwing orbs of energy around. Yeah, a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Now step away. And jump back in. Get a little MP back as well. Now we should be seeing round 3 of the Void Call, and there it is. Oh, you're all going to steal that? We'll get over here quickly. Oh, this isn't going to work. Yeah, we let the monster go free, sadly. And because of it, our healer is dead. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to save myself somehow. But I'm not liking my chances. Oh. Are the 2 DPS gonna pull this off somehow? They did. Wow. They pulled it off. Yeah, I don't know what Fiora was doing. But I don't think she had a clue. I was on standby on the other portal. But yeah, I really should have taken the initiative to go and help out those two, then hustle back over to that side in order to get that done. Because sadly, I got no, because of it, I have no credit for the. Well, I do have the experience bonus, but as far as for killing the boss, I got nothing. Because I was dead. You can't score experience points if you're dead. Let's ask them if they want to do the 50 and 60. Yeah, because they both are at... Oh, Chelsea got to 65. Yeah, well done. Yeah, I just noticed that now, like, she got up enough experience points to get to 65. It's an astrologian. Okay, take care there, Nate. Thanks so much for joining us this evening. Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Okay, you go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, I'll go get repairs. So while we're waiting for Chelsea to get back, which one? Actually, I think I may know. I would have to change classes in order to play that. You want to help Yami? So then I'm going to need to change back to Dragoon. Because I have no other 60s to play. Or more specifically, I have no other 61s to play. Yeah, come on. Oh, okay. So who else do you need? Skyline and I can still go. But to do that, we'll need to disband this party first. And also I just realized Scala's Glamour is the Guardian 2.0 uniform. Yeah, it just dawned on me like, hey, wait a second. I know that look. We'll come get you for the 60. Yeah, once we're done this, we kind of have you pick up the 5060. Yes, you'll have to buy one. Because of course, yeah, since Yami is a tank, he has to play that role. Alright, yeah, I don't think we mind paying a visit to Aaliyah's voice chat. Hello there, everyone.
Hey, man.
Hey, Nova, how's it going?
Wait, yeah,
Oh yeah, tactical.
no, I'll invite her, 'cause... Wait, no, I can't invite her, 'cause I already have her. She's on the phone account.
Yeah, because she's been having computer issues over the course of the last week and a half.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, by the way, I am streaming right now in case you guys are wanting to look in as we do this tonight.
Oh, there it is. What was that, Matt?
I was just pointing out that I'm currently in the middle of streaming.
Yeah, I think about... I'd be watching your live stream, but sorry, I'm talking in the voice chat.
Of course. Who's it? Is it Skylar who hasn't responded?
Yeah, because I think she's typing in the Discord code.
Yeah.
Well, I don't recall. Yeah, I do recall remembering saying when I got my Stormblood, I was bringing Matt and Skylar. Alright, well, there's Skylar.
Well, at least he can hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what matters.
No, she's for a team. Okay.
After this, I go to bed because I was way late last night.
Fair enough. Still working at the same place?
Yeah. Honestly, they really spent up the game with me, but what the fuck? Everyone, no. I'll say that was
Oh, fuck's sake.
that was what my samurai was like when I first
Oh, that's the glamour you were using?
yes.
Yeah, the Guardian Uniform 2.0.
I'm like jinxed myself.
Oh, what?
I said, like, before I came on tonight, hopefully I don't DC because I know how to get the dungeon. Well,
Well, you're back. You did get back in.
I'm sure the least can take the first
Oh, go for it.
all this feels
Well, not much we can do about that. That also means that I don't get to use a lot of the Dragoon abilities that I've really taken a liking to from Stormblood. I've really enjoyed what Stormblood has brought to the table for Dragoon. I feel like I can do a lot more now, and I'm really glad that I'm taking advantage. Well, I did enjoy it before, as far as the style of gameplay for Dragoon, but now I like it even more. Yeah, in fact, initially when I did my live stream of the Let's Play for it, I needed to remind myself of how to use it, so I didn't... Yeah, thanks to the... Once you get to level 64, you can use a 5-step rotation instead of a 4-step rotation. For what you can do your... basic attack rotation or your status affliction rotation, and then combined with Blood of the Dragon, you can then use both abilities of Blood of the Dragon in the same rotation instead of having to go through another loop and find out which one you've been given by the random number generator. So in that sense, it really helps to make Dragoon feel broken.
Their dancing and a lot of players that weren't so interested in the job didn't realize
And now
Good thing I'm leveling that up right now. Yeah, that would cause queue times to be even longer.
even though I've gotten a paladin in pretty much every single group that I've run with in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I was talking about in a previous stream where I was doing this particular dungeon, and I came to this boss, and I thought to myself, he looks familiar. His face, not the chest face, but his head face looks familiar to me. And so I had to think about all the games that I've already played on YouTube to remind myself of which one it was, until I realized, hey, that face looks like Xant from Zelda Twilight Princess. I haven't played that yet.
I enjoyed it. But I want to say.
I wasn't even aware until 2 months ago that it was a franchise. Oh shit, not again. Yeah, a lot of people are really taking a shine to it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have mentioned now I felt like Dragoon feels broken, but Samurai broken to the extreme. Because you have so many infinite rotations, seemingly. No, you're still alive. You're somehow still alive. You're good.
Oh, 13 back in now. And... oh.
Yeah, he's dead. But yeah, I still see AFK icon. Poor Yami.
That's a job that like the rotation is rewarding. There's no point at which you feel like you should have done more damage or something should have worked out differently. The class
No, the fact is, like, I enjoy the Dark Knight.
Oh, Dark Knight is good. Dark Knight is even better setting, so.
I admit, I do like the new Dark Knight, how it was like more.
Dark, well, honestly, when you get up to 62, like, Dark Knight is performing pretty darn well. Whereas in 63, not in 62, when they get quietest, yeah, it should be. No, it's no weird. No weird. It's the quietest is 62.
Well, let's have a quick look.
66 Unstiller. 68.
Yeah, 68 plus Villa. Clearance is 62. Quiet is 64, and left is 9.
So, quietness costs us 50 off the
Oh crap. Yami just dropped out of Discord. Yeah, I guess he probably decided it's like either use Discord or play the game.
How have you been, Nova? I haven't spoken to you in a while.
Yeah, well, it's been work's still going pretty well, and my wrists are a little sore from all the boxes of archives that I have to go pick up and put away and stuff like that. So it does come with a occupational hazard, but really I don't mind. It's like time just flies by while I'm doing that job. Like eight hours goes by like it's nothing.
Sorry about that.
Well, what helps is that, unlike a lot of other jobs I've worked at, we don't have clocks all over the place staring us in the face. Because, like, seriously, for me, clocks are like the ultimate. They're like counterproductive. They're counterintuitive. It's like they're supposed to tell you what time it is, but then it just makes time feel so much slower. Well, yeah.
Well, okay, so what do you like that first?
The big one, we'll probably say it all down to backwards.
Why? That's the thing
Well, unfortunately, Best Buy was not good to me over the course of the last couple of weeks because of the fact that I purchased a video camera through an online dealer that is associated with Best Buy, and unfortunately, the camera did not work. So I've had to return the thing. I was hoping to have it for Con Bravo, but unfortunately I had to sell for something else instead. Holy cow, I went through my TP in a hurry. Oh great, now I'm the one DCing. Damn it. First Yami, now me. Oh crap. Well, I guess it's my turn to DC then. Well, this sucks. It happens to them, now it happens to me too. And I may be perma-lost. Well, this is really unfortunate. And I think we're gonna have to call it, guys, because apparently I'm not gonna be allowed to resume the game tonight. So